Guys, it's me. I feel like I just need to explain a couple things. For one, okay. Yes, I feel like a freaking loser because I don't have my license, I don't have a car. People keep putting me down for this. Like you don't already know. Like I don't already know. At the same time, I don't have the money. I don't have the patience. I don't feel like having to deal with the stress of having more bills on top of the bills I already have to worry about. Okay. Other thing. I have my own apartment. Okay? It is a crappy apartment. You can tell by the fucking ceiling. That looks like a giant fucking dick on my ceiling. It is a crappy, shitty apartment. But it is my apartment. Okay? I pay all of my own bills, do my own laundry, and all that stuff like that. I take care of what I have to. Maybe the only thing that I really need help with is groceries, because I don't know how to shop for myself. That's pretty much the main thing. I am horrendous when it comes to taking care of myself. Okay? I'm bad at it. I know I am. It's something I'm trying to change. There's a lot of things I've been trying to change in the last few years. For one, I used to be the biggest fucking womanizer you'd ever meet, okay? There's been more girls in my life than I would ever care to account for. More than I can count on both hands. If I could go back in time and just pick one girl and stick with her, I would. But that's just not how it works. So instead I have to live with the memory of all these different people that I've met. Good and bad. And to be honest, I've burned a lot of bridges over the years. And I've done that for a reason. You know, some people are good for you and some people aren't. You learn real quick the ones who are and who aren't. That is why I keep my circle as small as it is now. If you're in my inner circle, consider yourself privileged. For the most part, I don't fucking trust people. It's always some hidden agenda, always some ulterior motive with people these days, and I can't fucking stand it. So, yeah. Another thing, if you're one of the few girls that actually talks to me and say you'll send me a picture or something like that, okay. I'm not the kind of dick that goes around and shows people all those pictures and talks about them constantly. It's just there. But at the same time, I gotta ask myself, why? Why am I being seen as this kind of guy anymore? I'm not that type of guy. I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but it's not needed. Music and posts on Facebook and stuff like that. If I tag you in something, feel a little bit happy that I'm at least semi-thinking of you. You know, I don't put much thought into a whole lot of people. For the most part, I've got my own worries, my own life to worry about. Everybody has their own fucking life to worry about. Everybody's got their own fight that they're doing. You know, If I take a few seconds out of the day to tag you in something, it means, hey, I thought of you. I hope you're doing okay. We talk about this, or say, share a few words every so now and then. That's great. That's what I consider being a friend. You put yourself out there, and you show that you're there, and it's not transparent. These days, I feel like a lot of people are too caught up in words behind a screen. You know, I'd really feel a lot better if we could just start saying things one-on-one, how we really feel. But I don't think that'll ever happen. But yeah. As much of a loser as I might be, other thing, I'm okay with that. I have a computer I spent a lot of money on, and thank you, Sam, for helping me pick it out. I have a PlayStation 4, which you probably can't see because it's dark, that has plenty of games on, half of which I don't even play. That right there just, you know, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy distractions. I live half my life spent on distractions from my own thoughts. Okay? If I am thinking about things, I'll put myself down, and I don't like feeling like that. So therefore, all of my games, which you can probably see straight down that list, half of those I play. Half of them I don't. That's just what I do. Let's get to the last thing. My keyboard. I've had this keyboard since in 2001, 2002. I've been playing for a lot of years. It's something that I can do. If I could make a band, just start playing, and making music, and making people happy, that would be my fucking calling. I'd be the happiest person in the world if that could happen. But none of the people that I know that are musically inclined have any kind of sense of drive or desire to make that kind of commitment. I'm pretty much the only person out of all of my friends that even knows how to make plans and set plans. Save for maybe Sam. Sam knows how to make plans. Sam is very good at making plans. Sam is the smartest guy I know. But that's one guy out of all the other people that I know. And, you know, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I don't pretend to be the smartest guy in the world. I just hate being the only person who has any kind of consideration for other people. So that's just the way my life is. Drinking. I don't drink, okay? If I do drink, I'm eating. And if I'm not eating while drinking, I'm not a happy person. I don't like feeling drunk. I don't like feeling like I'm not in control of myself. And the reason why that is because I grew up in a very bad and unforgiving setting, considering both of my parents were violent alcoholics. My mom did cocaine up until I was 15, and I fucking found the goddamn tracks on goddamn little tiny mirror that she kept in the bathroom. Okay? Even before that, the people I lived with, fucking douchebag, go off drinking and He'd come home, and basically, he was supposed to be the guy that keep us all in charge, but all he would do is beat our ass with a belt and throw keys at us and curse and act like he's God's gift to women. Oh, and beat on a woman who looks 20 years older than what she actually is and has diabetes. Yeah, that's what I had to live with. One other little thing I guess I can touch on is if you're a person that's a promoter and you want me to come to these events, like raves and dances, obviously, I don't have a ride. I have to rely on somebody else for that. I appreciate the gesture, but I can't make those shows. Either I don't have the money or I don't have the ride. Now, if you're willing to offer a ride or somebody along those lines is in the area, hey, stop by, pick me up, we'll go. Even then, I don't trust people that easy. Unless I know the person, like Sam, I know Sam. He goes to these shows. He invites me out to these shows. He's usually my ride to these shows. That is how I do it. I'm normally a nice guy. Normally. If you get on my bad side, I'll either walk away, and if I walk away, just leave me the hell alone. If you try to follow me after that, you'll be lucky if you don't get your ass kicked. Okay? And people might think, oh, you're not that scary. Oh, you're... I hide a lot of things, and I keep a lot of things inside. I'm not this martial arts master. Martial arts master would be like all zen and shit and not freaking out over every single little fucking thing. Me, I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Therefore, I'm not crazy. Isn't that crazy? Therefore, it should not have to be said what can happen. Oh, boy. Other thing, don't mess with my brother. He's my brother. We pick on each other, we joke around, we fuck with one another every now and then, but that's it. He's my brother. You hurt my brother, I'm breaking your fucking legs. That's maybe the least that I might do. You hurt my mom, I'll break your fucking legs. You hurt anybody I care about, I'm breaking your fucking legs. Anything else I can think of right now? I'm a lot of things that I can really think of for this rant, but this was a much needed rant. Those of you that have actually listened to it, appreciate it. Those of you that haven't, adios. Kiss my ass goodbye.